Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Cesar Hernandez is retired to kick off the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. And he falls behind 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 3 up. Shane Bieber will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitch.
And the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them. Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
He's set, and the pitch. Dustin Pedroia is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Benintendi gets his lead at first, nobody out. Benintendi's on the move. This one's down to third. And now he has some trouble with it in left. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. First pitch coming, here it is. J.D. Martinez stands in as he looks at a called strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Luplow is there to put it away for route number 1. So first and second with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. From the stretch. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a double steal try here. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Santana is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the double steal is on here. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Franmil Reyes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Behind 0-2 now. Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Striding into the box, Jose Ramirez, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Ramirez stands 5'9" and will hit from both sides of the plate. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is Benintendi. And it's gone into the monster seats.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, that'll rally a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Runner at first following the error, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jordan Luplow. No balls and 1 strike. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr.
The right fielder, Jackie.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Junior.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Bradley with wheels headed for second. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jose Pirela's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. A runner at second, nobody out. Runner's on his way to third. Skied into straightaway right. Luplo is there, one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Into the box now, Russell Martin. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. In the air to center. Waiting on it is Zimmer. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. And that's dead center for strike one.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And the runner's breaking for third. Hit out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that in. Striding in, Roberto Perez, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Pitch popped straight up. Sale will do this himself, and that's the first out. Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Hernandez is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
So he sets him down swinging. Cesar Hernandez is out number 2 here in the third inning. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the first pitch to him. Dustin Pedroia is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a swing by Pedroia as this one's on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. And there he goes towards second. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Zimmer back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Runners on the move for second. Devers, right field and carrying well. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The score is the runner from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Moreland is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number 1. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good changeup there as he 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
In now, Jose Ramirez. Moreland has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Bradley with wheels headed for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And now the runner's trying for third. In the air out toward right field. Luplow is there, and he has it for the out. Russell Martin now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And a good decision on the throw as he is meat at third base. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Runner goes for second. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He's running again. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Santana will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound his zone with all different options.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Lifted in the air to center. Martinez giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now, Jordan Luplow. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia. He was a ground out victim last time up. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw will get him at first as he is robbed on a magnificent play there.
The center fielder, number 28.
Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Luplow is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, number 2.
Settling in now, Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Bogaerts takes off. Popped him up. Hernandez is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Roberto Perez will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Perez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
0-1, no strike.
Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. This is popped up. Moreland is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Bradley Zimmer. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game. Stepping in, Mitch Moreland. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. This is in the air out to right. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit to first. Santana's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And moving into the batter's box next will be Jose Pirela. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Line hard toward right center, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead, and he is in there. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Adam Pletko, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Russell Martin is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Luplow is there. 2 down. The relay. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. No balls and 1 strike. On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
I'll tell you what, D-Roll, this guy's been on point. After that knock, that's only their second knock of the game, and it's getting late into this one.
Yeah, it's frustrating. You can see it from the manager to the hitting coach to everyone in this lineup. They are really upset with the way they've swung the bats. Maybe this is the start of something late.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So now Carlos Santana, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
He's got it, and he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Last half of the 7th here, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Line drive to center field. Zimmer is right there. One down. Now the Red Sox DH, Dustin Pedroia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Luplow is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The center fielder, number 28.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat. 3 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. Nate Eovaldi is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. So striding in, Jordan Luplow. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Eovaldi is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O, velo. Lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. He was great all night long.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Martin has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Now here's the pitch. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
So now to the plate, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And he is in there. And amazingly, they get the out at first here. It scored 1 to 5 to 3 on the deflection. And now let's see if he's all right. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. First delivery to him on the way. He pulls this one into right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Another 0-2 home. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Fouled away. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Bounce towards the second baseman. Right to him. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Up next to Cleveland.
Now at the plate, Franmil Reyes. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. No balls and a strike to count. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a staggering 21 wins in a row. This is some pretty historic stuff we're watching. That ties the 1935 Cubs as one of the longest streaks in MLB history.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Boston Red Sox led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Chris Sale earns his 5th winner of the year as he struck out 13 in this one. Nate Eovaldi works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 3 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners